Has Mother Nature impacted you guys as you get ready for your next competition?
Uh, it's not really. The weather's been pretty great this whole season. Not as rainy, but this week we experienced a little bit of rain, but that's okay because we have the field house to go into and practice there. But as far as affecting our performance, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue, especially since last year at the first deck in Chico, we had and it's rain and hail, so I feel like we're pretty ready for that if that happens again.
All right, so talk about this week. How excited are you to get on the road for the first time this season and compete against others?
I'm actually very excited because I'm at a point where I am in a lot better shape than I was last year. No injuries so far, feeling pretty good. So I'm very excited, and I feel like this weekend would be a good opener for me and for the rest of my teammates. Well, my other team is looking very strong too. They're looking like they're ready to go. For the other multi-eventers, we've been practicing all year for this, and I think all of us are very pumped to go out and get it.
You guys, at Chico?
Yeah, Chico.
Chico, so you're on the road. I mean, it's a familiar place. I mean, it seems like you guys spent a lot of season time there. Just talk about just being familiar with that facility over there.
Yeah, so we went to Chico, the actual facility, twice last year for the deck and their invite. They're pretty great. Even the coaches there know us for the most part, and they're very friendly. The trainers are always really down to help us, and so it's almost like being at Chico is almost the same as being at a home meet for us. And as far as the Chico athletes go, we compete against them at every decathlon. Basically, most of the decathlons last year were just Humboldt and Chico, and so we built a pretty good relationship with those guys. Where it was just pounding around, having a good time. But it's still a competition, and we're still competing against each other. But the good thing is that we're almost pushing each other for actual teammates. So it's always fun competing at Chico or against the Chico guys.
Now, you've only so far just had your opener here at home, but what can we expect out of this Jack's track and field team this season?
I think big things, honestly. The opener at home was kind of a glimpse, obviously, for what's to come. We had a lot of good performances and far less injuries than we did last year at the same meet. But I think our team overall this year, like I've been saying, we are a lot more mature physically and emotionally, and I think that's the biggest asset we're bringing into this competition this year, which is being more prepared and not being as fatigued or as injured. And I think overall, I can see that the confidence around the team has grown a lot, which will help a huge deal. As far as individual performances go, obviously they're individual. But from what I'm seeing from my teammates is that all of us are confident, we're really excited to go in and perform.
Great. All that?
That's all I got. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you guys.